G'day mate, and welcome back to Factorio with me, JD. So, in this episode, we're making more progress. We're going to finally have some smelters up and running. We're going to finally actually start tapping the limited iron and copper that we start with, because those starting patches is everything. We don't get any more. As you've seen, if we wash the stone, we will get a little bit of iron, a little bit of copper, but those two starting patches are pretty much it. On top of that, I think we actually get to starting a pseudo bust this episode. So, you ever want to see multiplayer madness and how bad a bust can get? This is the episode for you. So, as always, I'll catch up with you guys at the end. Hope you enjoy, and I'll see you then. So, Streamlabs. What's the best way of getting oil into the plants? Do you pull it and put it in tanks, then trains, or right away into trains? So, oil, the best way is obviously if it's really, really close, just run pipes straight to. Assuming it's not really, really close, then I would always suggest that you go for, you go into words. Words are so hard when you're trying to do multiple things. So always go into a tank before you pop it into a train, because when the train gets there, each fluid wagon is enough to hold a whole tank's worth of oil. So you really want to pump that across straight away, and the pump moves the oil so fast, it's like 24,000 liquid per second or something. So it'll literally fill up the tank pretty much instantly. So yeah, you really want to have a tank so the tank can fill up whilst the train's emptying and the oil refinery is processing that oil. So when the train comes back, it can just empty the tank straight into the fluid wagon, and then the train can go off. Pump from tank to train, no pipes, correct. So you want to match the amount of tanks to the train tanks, or you should use more tanks than trains. Generally a 1-to-1. 12k a second. There you go. Numbers. Yeah, it's a ridiculous amount of oil per second that they pump. That's really what it comes down to. So we chose to make this right beside the copper ore. I'm sure that was intentional. Did you just start this map? Yes. Yep, just start the map. It's open community map. Oh, well, we'll be going for an hour, roughly. Hour and a half. Neilflix, thank you for the resub. 6 months, mate. Wow. And at least now it comes with emojis. Because I finally got emojis done. I just now need to do something about a Factorio emoji. I have no ideas. Suggest ideas. Bilbo, also with a resub. 2 months. Wow. Another one. Thank you, mate. I'm always surprised when people come back for more torture punishment. Entertainment. Entertainment. Yeah, that's the word I'm meant to use. Entertainment. I'm always surprised when you guys come back. It's like you enjoyed it so much the first month, you came back for a second. I'm Patreon. I am Patreon, but it's for free. Oh, was it Twitch Prime? Oh, it was a Twitch Prime. Yeah. I know you're a Patreon. I know you're a Patreon, Bilbo. I'd like to say I know all the patrons by name, and I'd be very, very close. But I know the ones that are using their Discord name as their Patreon name. Those ones I know. Those ones that are using their real names rather than their Discord names, 50-50. And I think I'm about to take a break because I'm pretty sure I just heard the gate, which means the missus is just getting home. Well, they keep typing in chat. If they come back a second month, Jetty has their soul. Oh, wow. What do we need, Jetty? Everything. Woody, everything. We need a proper bus. We need, like, belts automated. We need miners automated. We need a better blueprint for the stone enrichment process. But I'm not in charge. I'm just here. It's a community map. Like, I get to host the thing, do the first few hours, potentially pull the server down when I'm done, so I can stream the rest tomorrow. Hi, biters! T20, you let them past. So yeah, potentially pull the server back down and pull it back up tomorrow if I stream, well, when I stream more, providing I stream more. I don't know if I can stream more. Mod mismatch. You can't have a mod mismatch. It syncs from the server, dude. I do nothing. You just got to join and have it reconnect and download all the mods. Because if you type the mods command, it's already been updated for this map. Want some nades? Everybody wants nades. Nades to clear rocks in a hurry. You know, if you pickaxe them down, you get experience. Yeah, I definitely hear the misses. Either somebody's breaking the house or the yard. Either's possible. Okay, I'm gonna craft. I'm gonna steal all the copper. Yeah, Mrs. is home. So, I'm gonna... Wrong version of Factorio. I think he said it was 17. It's definitely 17. You can take a screenshot. Go for it. Hello, dear. So, I'm gonna take a break for 5 minutes or so. And find out how the Mrs.'s day went. So, I'll be back in 5 minutes. At the same time, I'm gonna find the cat that I couldn't find. Because I found 2 out of the 3. Orange Bunny, no, we're on 1725, and when Checky fixes this thing, I will pop in Research Queue, which would be awesome, because then, like, somebody just takes care of it. I don't want to deal with it. In fact, I'm not dealing with it, because we're doing red-green sites, and nobody's automated green sites, and nothing's happening. So, I will be back in a couple of minutes. Sorry about that, everybody. I'm back. I'm back, and yeah, I've got headphones on, so now I can actually hear everything. Mike's still live. No, I hope not. It was flashing saying muted.
We could hear things.
Oh, really? I hate you, Mike. Yeah, the missus blew out her back, so it took longer to get her inside and get her stuff out of the car than it should have. Okay.
Is there any iron on the map at all?
Well, technically, yes. It's at minimum frequency, minimum size, minimum richness. So
nothing much at all.
Technically, there is iron somewhere. But it's probably going to be a little tile of 200 iron. It'll probably be enough that you can hand mine it. So what I missed? Wrong version of Factorio. No. Clean. Work fine on a clean version. Mike's still live. Yeah, I screwed up. Is there a goal for this map? Don't die. Yep. All about all iron copper has to come from stone. From stone, mixed patches. No. A mod called stone enrichment. Yep. So you got to convert the stone into iron and copper. Beep beep. Hello, Leela Cookie. Leela Cookie, welcome.
Convert the stone. Yeah, so that's where we found like 5 separate stone patches across the map.
I missed a follow as well. Thanks, Stinson. Oh wow. Okay. So JD plays the naming game. Hack Perv, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow 10 minutes ago. Obviously, the missus took a long time to get inside. My bad. Okay, and check it. Should be there now. Work after restart. So, damn, I gotta restart the server. Okay, there's an example below my feet. Yeah, that'd work. The issue is you want to loop the stone back in. So ideally, does that work? Ideally, if you did, you can do stone and you can do copper, and you put the copper there, and then you take the stone and you loop it back in here, and then ha-ha! See, look how smart I am. That's a much better build. Well, didn't know you could convert stone. Only thought it was a chance of mixing, mining some iron copper. No, it is. You can convert it with this mod. So this takes in 4 stone, gives us back 1 stone with a 40% chance of iron and a 25% chance of copper. Okay, so if we want research queue, I gotta restart the server. And I have no issue restarting the server as long as nobody else yells and screams at me. Hey Woody on the server and hey Wicked Master. And now I'm level 10. I love this. I get to level up without doing anything. This is the
Check the admin's command.
It won't work until I restart. Yeah. Reroll already? Not a reroll, just a restart. Because I forgot about the new admin thing. Okay, so I need to, in theory... Okay, so I'm going to hit to stop on the server to a save. I actually have no idea.
Stopping the server does a save.
Well, there we go. I just stopped the server. Stopping the server.
Yep.
I think you turned off iron entirely.
I did. There is no iron.
You set it to 0, not 17%.
I set it as low as possible, which is 17%. If there was a 0,
No.
I would have set it to 0.
The lowest setting is none.
No.
Yes.
Not for resources.
I think you find... The first bar was 17%. I had no idea about the second and third bar, but the first bar was 17%.
The second column is where you can set it to none frequency.
Oh, well, there you go. So we have none. None. Not even a skerrick of iron anywhere on the map. I hit start, G, mate. Do something.
The second bar isn't frequency, it's size.
The first one's
Just try
frequency. Let's settle this for once and for all. Frequency, 17%. Size, none. Okay. Richness, 17%. There you go. So it's set to... we went up. I can't remember exactly how I did it.
It's basically how you turn off biters. You just set their bases to none.
That's pretty much how the resources are set up. No iron, no copper, at all. Extra stone, extra coal, lots of oil. Multiplayer. Wow.
We're really going to mine a lot of stone.
I request Diggy Diggy Hole as a theme.
It's been on the list, and when so this map with all the rocks was actually going to be last month's map. Oh, what I miss? Oh wow, Telemar, thank you for the bits. Inferior Rook, welcome. And Rulestar's right. Thank you for the bits, Talmar. So, I asked, and I either didn't see the message or let's probably just assume I didn't see the message. How'd your stream go? These are the important things I need to know. Because you were doing Factorio. I assume it was just recently and then you hosted me, because that's generally how these things work. Morning, afternoon, evening, whichever is appropriate. It is late night, 10:30 p.m. It is late.
At least you had nice.
Yeah.
At least you didn't disable the bots from working, like Comfy Map does.
No. It's late, but then again, the missus has... Oh, no, it's Talung. Okay. See, I'm getting so confused. No, but the missus has technically gone to bed, so therefore, if I accidentally did a 4 a.m. stream, there's no kids here to complain about it, so it's fine. We could do a 4 a.m. stream, but not an issue. Okay. You do not have enough stone. Have we really processed all the stone that people hand mined? No, there's stone right there.
Top right should be a bunch of boxes.
I found a bunch of boxes already. Just feed all those machines. 10:30 p.m. is late. Oh, what a noob. No. Last night streaming till 4 a.m. to get up at 6 a.m. to kids is late if you do it again. But I am slightly insane, so it's entirely possible. Okay, so in theory, I now have admin commands, which means I can do that. Research queue enabled. So now I do really do not have to worry about research. Somebody else can do it.
Famous last words.
Thelma, thank you for entering the competition. Because I just saw you followed me on Twitter and then retweeted. Actually, there's a lot of people entering this competition. It's going to be interesting. Stream away, yeah. Stream away. Sleepers for the week. So, what are we doing? Stinson's gone and started his own little base, which is pretty normal for Stinson, actually, to be perfectly honest. He has a habit of doing that. So, is that the Stinson base, or is that just the stone drop-off?
I think that's the eastern stone drop-off.
After about 2 weeks, I was finally able to get 7 hours sleep last night. Faceless, you were up watching the stream the other night, weren't you, and fell asleep during the stream? I can't remember. Somebody fell asleep during the stream and then woke back up with the stream going. Do I prefer Factorio or Satisfactory in terms of gameplay? Oh, hard question. Okay, I think... So, Factorio has blueprints and bots, and therefore it's very easy... Yeah, that was... See, I know stuff. It was Faceless who fell asleep. So, Factorio has that going for it, which is a really big thing. It means rearranging the base is not that much of a nightmare, whereas in Satisfactory, it's a giant nightmare, to be honest. Satisfactory, because it's 3D, it just has that thing that games don't... Like, games, I really feel like a lot of games should have. They should have that 3D element. It's one of the reasons we play PC games, to have that next level of escape. Fell asleep for 2 hours, finished with your stream, went straight to work. Ouch, dude. Which do I prefer? I honestly believe the ratios are harder in Satisfactory, but then again, you can take the lazy means route of just underclocking everything. And I've seen lots of bases that just do that. Whereas I've gone with not underclocking everything, but feeding everything, like make everything style. So everything gets a little bit of resources, and only the things that have to turn on do turn on. So it's like 50-50 catch-22. I don't know. I can't honestly say which one I prefer because they're so different at this stage. Oh, hello, Faceless. In-game as well. I would have to say... I'd have to wait until Satisfactory is more mature. Because at the moment, it's still a very, very early access. Like Satisfactory's been... Factorio's been early access alpha beta for... what, 8 years now or something stupid like that? Years. 6 years? I'd have to go back to the RIP pickaxe video and have a look. Years. A lot of years it's been early access. So, yeah, it's... Where's Satisfactory going to be in 6 years, and can we compare that to Factorio in 6 years' time? That's really what it comes down to, or Factorio after 6 years. Yeah. I think you need power. I think you boys need power over here. Luckily, I happen to have 10,000 power poles in my inventory. I'm just going to drag power this way until something links up. Power hasn't screamed yet. I'm actually surprised. One mechanic, I think that all 3D building games is a drone like in Empyrean Galactic Survival. So, Empyrean Galactic Survival, Shred's been playing for a while now, and I swung by and watched maybe 10 minutes of it today, so I don't know anything about it. 5 or 6 years from now, there is still a trailer in their YouTube channel from that time. Yeah, for Factorio, yeah, there is. I feel the biggest satisfaction in the 2D view is where you admire the design, have a global view of the Factorio and the whole process going, which gets lost in Satisfactory, ironically. It does, but it doesn't. You need to have... In Satisfactory, you really need to have that 45%, that 45 degree downward view to see your factory. But then as your factory gets bigger, that 45 degree downward view needs to be potentially higher and higher, which then means you might not be able to see things as well because it's long distance. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, it's one thing I actually miss with my base. My base will look great from the ground because it's a big pyramid in the sky, but I can't have that look down on how it works. And the height between my floors is not quite high enough that I can do that either. How do I join? You go with server, which gets you all the details you need. In-game blueprints and bots in Satisfactory, aside from the implementation. Okay, aside from the implementation and problems due to uneven terrain, you probably need a little bit more RAM and a better GPU to have 16,000 bots flying around. Correct. Empyrean Drone is great, and that game has a pleasant balance of flexibility versus simple approachability, but it shows in the code that the code base is a nightmare with bugs they end up with. Yeah, look, I think Factorio's had the advantage of, it started off as a one-man dev who very, very early realized, oh, you bought Factorio yesterday, so you're going to be shit. That's perfectly fine, Jack. You're welcome anyway. You should jump on our Discord server at the same time and just click the magic link and Discord will do its thing. Because on you can always ask questions on the Discord server and there is many, many smart people that can help you. Hey, Bilbo, you got a gun above your head. I was helping. You had a gun.
Silly my gear.
I'll take that. Turns out I had an extra pistol. I don't anymore. So yeah, plenty of people on Discord that can always help out and give you advice and tell you when you're screwing things up, which is generally what they tell me all the time, what I'm screwing up. But it is my Discord server, and I do have 10,000 hours, so I guess by now I probably shouldn't screw things up. Probably. Still happens awfully often though. Oh shit, the site's automated. Wow, things happened. Jack Trowbridge. Okay. There were labs down here. I guess somebody stole them already.
Yeah, I have them. I just haven't set them up yet.
Belt. Tree.
Here, I have a lab.
Have a lab. A lab? Just a lab? I want all the labs. 10 labs. Yeah, I'll do. Does Trowbridge mean anything? It's just a few letters short of Trollbridge. Does that count? Power. Do stuff. Go labs. Make us smarter. That one. Make more stuff. I have no idea how you're going to output this, but I'm going to assume it's going to involve one of them. You'll output on that side. Go. That works better in that direction. So what? Empire's drone allows someone to float around and maneuver in an area around the player. Lets you build and mine with more ease. How do I type in chat? That button. That button. And you better... if you want me to see it, you're better off chatting in Discord, because I don't care what they've done. It is still far too hard.
Also,
It's far too hard to read chat in game. It needs some sort of backing color that makes it easy to read. What do you want me to do? It's an open community map. Go nuts. Do something.
Smelters need coal.
There you go. There's always something to do. Why will you not go fast enough? How many did you do? 12. 12 needs... 12 needs 2 a second, so you need to run at max speed. No, that should run. Oh, does the corpse timers disappear manually, or does somebody have to actually right-click automatically, or does somebody have to right-click and say go away?
You should use death marker.
Well, this was a new one. I thought I'd try it out. I just don't know if it disappears automatically, or somebody's going to actually delete it. And I haven't died yet to try it. Stinson's built a path.
When you killed me.
Mm-hmm. Your mark is still there.
See, now it's not working.
Well, so it says time 2 hours 15 minutes. And we're almost 2 hours 15 minutes into the game.
Is that when I died?
I don't know. Come here and die again.
My corpse is gone.
That's... Did you pick up your corpse?
Yes.
Woody's got a child helping him play.
That's cheating.
That is. Especially... That one sounds young. That one sounds young. That means you're cheating early. Or teaching them how to cheat early. One or the other. Okay. Science does run.
Sorry about that. I got a phone call, so I couldn't mention I tore up science and replaced it.
That's right. That's right. I, of all people, know how annoying phone calls can be, especially when they happen when I'm streaming and doing everything. Streaming, recording. Hello!
Hello!
Oh, it's the Jack Trollbridge.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, Jack Trollbridge.
Thank you.
There doesn't seem to be a lifetimer on the map any of the mod ads. There we go. We just asked Muppet to read into the code. So you tell me that map marker never goes away, Muppet. Good to know. Not using this mod ever again.
What map marker?
The one that says Corpse Bilbo. It's there permanently.
Oh.
The map doesn't remove it.
Oh, you can use right click and delete it.
Yeah, I know, but that's not automated. It is Factorio. I want it automated.
Death marker.
Yeah, death marker. So we'll go back to death marker. There's a highway. Oh, there's a highway out to the stone. Okay. Now I understand. Level up, now 11. Movement speed. Okay, what can I do to get you to go faster? I can pull you out of tile. Nope. I can handcraft stuff. Okay, so if I do that, then I can do that, and then I can do that, and I have more iron. Victoro! Thank you for the follow, mate. Welcome to the channel. What brings you here tonight? You just had to get some Aussie Factorio. Or you just bored as hell and I was the best person to watch. That's entirely possible too. Did anybody automate miners anyway? I'm gonna go with no. What? I'm getting a non-valid address error when entering the server name. First time trying to join a game of Factorio. Any help? That's easy, Roofstar. So go to... I'll just quickly show you. Multiplayer. Browse public games. In the top, type in JD. It'll be right there. Jack the Programmer is also a troll and also following. Thank you, mate. Again, what brings you here?
I'm
Just
just building some of the labs.
go for it.
And I just upgraded all the assemblers to assembler 2s. More faster.
More faster. That's right. You've been playing with Will far too much, or watching.
No,
Will far
but
too much.
I watched him.
Ah, yeah, watching Will.
Who
far
likes
too much.
yellow belts?
Yeah, he likes yellow belts because I pointed out to him that they are so much cheaper. And then he's really, with his Biter Wars and the other one he was playing, he's really gone to town on it, from what I hear. I haven't had a chance to actually see him for I haven't had a chance to even talk to him for a couple of weeks.
He's been sick with man flu too.
Oh, has he? Oh, I feel for him. Has he been streaming with man flu?
No, he's been off.
I
for a week.
think he tried and realized like 10 seconds in, no, screw this, I can't do it.
Oh, wow.
Labs are done.
Woohoo!
No, Labsadorb. I found a faceless corpse.
Excellent. Pick it up.
Nah, kept yours.
Oh, okay.
It's just lying here and he's AFK.
It just loot all the good stuff off it. That's what I do. Okay,
It
so
reminds me I need to give somebody a pistol back.
no idea who that is.
How did you get a pistol in the first place?
I don't know. There was one in my inventory, so I disposed of it. Handcraft. Ooh, not a valid address. Sounds like we're starting trying to put connect to server. Browse public games. You're correct, but also check public server list. I don't see JDs on the list. What flu? Man flu, BV. Literally search JD. It should pop up. Providing you're on Factorio 1725. If you're still on 16, because you haven't upgraded to the experiment event version 1723. That would probably be why. Alright, so what do we want you to do? We want you to pull from... What the hell is that shit? Okay, so we want you to pull from the... Nope, we want input priority, right? And we want your input priority to be from the right as well. I've done stuff. AFK, quick, shoot him. It's the only time you're going to kill him. Yeah, it's the version is wrong. Upgrade the version, problem solved. Well, that brings us to the end of the episode. As you can see, Burner City is still the best city in the world, but we have started actually tapping our limited iron and copper, and we are starting a pseudo bus. As with all things multiplayer, it's probably going to get worse before it gets better. But, you know, it's a start. So, as always, hope you guys enjoyed. I will catch up with you guys in tomorrow's episode. Thank you for watching.